the feeling. We talk about the feeling, right? If you're in the 3P community, if you're in a spiritual community at all, and browsing or immersed in it, or too obsessed with it, you'll see that there is a lot of talk on feeling. What I'm going to encourage you to do is just give more value to the feeling in you. That's all. And let me just slow down here and sort of explain what I mean by giving value. If you look at your own world right now, any aspect of your life, your business, your health, your relationships, which is the three major things everyone looks at, and everything else, whatever's your thing, art, working out, if you're really into it, whatever your thing is, you'll see that you value something already, that there is a value unconsciously or consciously put on something. So if you start to look at that for yourself, you'll see that there's things that you value more than others. I value relationships more than closing deals in my business. Cool. I value closing deals in my business more than relationships. I value getting money more than making an impact. I value more making an impact more than getting money. Everyone is on some type of value. I value sex in my relationships a lot. I value intimate conversations in my relationships a lot. I value staying healthy and staying away from processed foods. Or I value pizzas at midnight. There is something you value. Just look at it. Now, it's not what you want to value. That's different. That's what you want to value. That's not what you do value. What you do value is what you're already doing right now. So as that is a context, value the feeling more than anything else. And what that means is there's always a feeling within you. And there's always a commentary that's associated with the feeling. There's always a narrative. There's always a story. There's always a meaning-making machine associated with the feeling. I feel this way. I feel that way. I want to feel this way. I can't feel this way. All of that is thought created. Obviously, everything that is word form that you can observe as word sentences, it's made of thought. There's no other thing around it. That's an absolute truth. Leave that alone as much as you can. Whenever you observe it and you notice it, leave it alone. You're not going to be short of thoughts. You're going to have them for the rest of your life. Go back to the feeling. And here's what I would love to invite you to do here when you're looking at feeling. Uncomfortable or comfortable. That's it. That's it. Is it anxiety or is it guilt? Is it shame or fear or happiness or curiosity? Or am I delighted or overjoyed? No, that's comfort. All those other things are words. So leave the words alone. It's like this, I'm just feeling a bit discomfort. Okay, your mind is going to go, yeah, that's anxiety. Remember, you're struggling with anxiety all your life. This is it. No, it's not. It's discomfort. The anxiety is made up projections. So that's the way to notice feeling. Uncomfortable or comfortable. This will get you closer to the feeling state of the natural feeling state before knowledge of what you think feeling is and what you've learned over the course of your life, what a feeling is, before that comes in. If it comes in, let it. If it trips you up, let it. Forgive yourself. There's a next moment available. It's literally the next moment. You don't even have to wait 3 seconds. You'll get another opportunity. Forgive yourself and move on. If you beat yourself up and if you feel like I'm not getting this, you're extending the life of that negativity. You're doing that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. as you start to get a little bit more oriented to notice that, you'll notice that even underneath that, there is an undercurrent, there is a ground to that experience. Your experience of comfort and discomfort comes and goes. It fades. It's there multiple times a day, countless times a day. Science says an adult human being experiences 60 to 80,000 thoughts per day. Well, every thought comes with a feeling. So you're experiencing 60 to 80,000 feelings a day. Not different feelings, but that's how many times you are experiencing feeling. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I can barely remember 10 thoughts that I experience every day. Where's the other 1,000 or 100 or even 10,000, let alone 60 to 80? Imagine that if that's true, all of those are repeated. All of those are completely stale, circular patterned thinking that's running the show. Well, the good news is 10 is a lot if you can remember that freshness of 10. And the other good news is to really see the truth of it. It comes and goes. Whether you are conscious of it or not, that's happening within you. And whether you like it or not, that's happening within you. Thoughts come, thoughts go, which also means feelings come, feelings go. Because all the feelings that you experience are made of the principle of thought. Principle of thought. All the pens that you drop and the keys that you drop and the phones that you drop is within the field of gravity. That's the only reason you can drop pens, keys, phones, and whatever else you drop. I just dropped my pen saying that. See, I don't like that, but it doesn't matter because that's what gravity does. So in the same sense, it's within the field of gravity. There's a ground to experience. There is a you, not as an individual, but you as space, you as the universe within which experience occurs, comes and goes. Right? Comfort comes in and goes. Discomfort comes in and goes. Well, let me just rephrase that. It doesn't come in as if from outside. It emerges from within and fades. It emerges from within and fades. But there has to be a space within which it emerges. Otherwise, it's impossible for it to be anywhere. That space is who you are. That space itself has a feeling. Most of the time, you'll notice, if you really look at this carefully, you'll see that the comfort and the discomfort is what you notice. It's natural. That's the way we're built. It is compelling. I'm feeling uncomfortable. Feeling insecure. I'm feeling fear. Whatever your definition or label is, it's within uncomfortable or discomfort. I'm feeling pretty good today. I feel really confident and happy. I feel clear. That's comfort. That's all that is. Everything else is words after that. But that's happening within a space. That's why you're noticing it. Otherwise, it would not be possible for you to notice that. So that space is what I would like for you to look at. Right? So all the words, confidence, fear, uncomfortable, drop those and come to comfort or discomfort. Simplify. And then even drop that and see that there's a space within which either one of those are happening. There's a ground in which experience happens. That ground is you. And that ground is space. It's not like a ground. I don't have a better word for it, sorry. That space has a feeling. It is not an emotion. It is a feeling. And that space is where silence is. right? We're talking about silence today. We're looking at silence within us, the silence that is rich and full of wisdom, awareness. It's connection. You want to connect with all the universe and feel it as one. Silence is where to go, or what to notice. In that silence, everything melts away. Everything exposes itself as projection. Anything that is impermanent shows itself. But you got to notice the silence and value the silence. Value the silence more than what is within the silence that's coming and going. No matter how compelling, no matter how beautiful or inspiring or enthusiastic or empowering, we all get tripped up on those. I'm so inspired right now, God, I just love life. That's not silence. It's within silence that's happening. If you value the silence, you will see that you are there 24 hours a day, or that is there 24 hours a day, and that you can retreat to that.